Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. This is typically when I do my updates on reading and writing. I just did my July TBR, so I feel like you pretty much know where I'm at reading wise. So I'm going to focus just on my writing this time. And there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, none of it writing. So basically, last month, I took the month off from writing because I knew I had to get all the materials ready to go for the release of the Master of Shearhaven. This is my gothic horror slash dark fantasy slash queer novel, and it will be out August 23rd. But I had a lot of work to do, of course, with it, putting it together, getting it finalized, putting a lot of promo stuff together, getting the arcs together. There's just been a lot to do in June. So I took the month off of writing. So I'm very excited to really dive back into a more consistent writing schedule for July. I just need to figure out what I'm going to write, and it's been kind of in a weird little place because I've been working on Dharktyde Racers. I want to continue that. That is going to continue. I just think I'm going to start releasing that in a serialized format. I've been thinking about it a lot, and just because of the nature of the stories, the way I have it set up, it was basically like each book was going to be a season of a TV show, is kind of how I structured it in sort of a serialized format. Well, what I found as I was writing Dharktyde Racers was that everything was taking longer than I thought it would in the story. I had a pretty good idea of the word counts I wanted to hit for each adventure. Like, so the starting adventure is kind of the pilot, it gets things going. And then there's different adventures for the different crews that we follow. And then they sometimes come together. And as I've been writing it, before I took that break in June, I just realized everything is longer, and I want it to be longer because I'm really enjoying the depth of character and the richness of that I'm getting. In fact, I want more of that. So I thought rather than trying to squish everything down to fit within this structure of a book that I was planning, it was time to roll with the punches. So my plan at this very moment is to release Dharktyde Racers in a serialized format. That'll probably take the form of ebooks, and I will post it on my site as part of my membership for the two upper tiers for people just to access as part of the membership. It'll be a little while before that starts, but the good part about that is I can start getting the story of Dharktyde Racers out there much quicker. Like this year, I can start this serialized series, and then eventually I will collect them into a physical book. But for right now, they'll be ebooks only and stories through my membership site. So that's the plan right now. That could change, but I'm really liking that plan. So then what that does for me is I can basically build up X number of stories for Dharktyde Racers before I launch it. And then I can write other stuff in between, basically, is the idea, or work on some of the books that I've written that I just need to finalize. And I'm really excited about that in a number of ways, from a business standpoint and kind of keeping this flow of storytelling going, giving people more of a reason to join the site membership beyond just all the extra stuff I'm putting there. And also, it allows me to really kind of have my cake and eat it too, where I can work on this long running fantasy series that I want to work on, but also be able to write the other books that I really want to get to, the ones that are written that I just need to get out, and the books that I have yet to write that I'm really excited about writing. So I'm really excited about this. It'd be interesting to know what you think out there. If you like the idea of Dharktyde Racers coming out in a serialized fashion and being able to get a little bit of the story from, I think maybe month to month is what I'm thinking. Maybe release a novella every month or maybe every 2 months. I'm going to have to give that some thought because, right now, the first story is 35,000 words. So it's not like it's a short, a short story necessarily. It is a little bit longer. So I want to give people time to read, the installments before the next one comes out. So that's something I'm going to have to think about a little more. In more Master of Shearhaven news, today it was an exciting day. It was payday, so I did a lot of stuff in regards to Master of Shearhaven. I have ordered both the hardcovers and the paperbacks from Ingram Spark, so I'll have those on hand by August 23rd. Hopefully, I'll have them in hand much sooner than that. But there were some delays that other people were experiencing with the hardcover, so I was just a little worried because I want to make sure I have those ready to go and send out on August 23rd. So they may arrive way early, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either because I do have the promo boxes I need to put together and sign up, because I do have the promo boxes that I need to put together that I want to distribute it soon. If you signed up for the ARC signups are now closed, but I'm going to be contacting everybody probably after the 4th of July holiday because I'm going to be gone. So then I can really concentrate on putting the emails together to everybody who's going to get an ARC and picking out the people who are getting the promo boxes and all that good stuff. But I did order some of the materials I'm going to need for that, including some more items and fun stuff that will be part of the promo boxes and some of the extras for people who order from my site, who order the hardcover. There are some limited opportunities for some fun extras to be included for free with that. So, yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on. This book is as perfect as I can possibly make it, and it is available to pre-order through my site, johnwesleyhuff.com, as well as all over the place on the internet. If there's a favorite bookstore, your local bookstore, you should be able to pre-order it. And I'm really excited with the way that this turned out. I'm unbelievably happy with it. Really glad I got those last few corrections in, and I can't wait for people to start reading the Master of Shearhaven.